So this video is about the winter storage process that we have here at South Shore Yacht Club. It'll be interesting for other people as well, even if you're not a member of South Shore Yacht Club. There's lots of tips on what to do before your boat comes out of the water. So stay tuned. So the first thing you want to do is apply for winter storage. In order to do this, go over to the SSYC.org website. And once on the website, navigate over to the members login. And then on this page, you'll log in as normal. And then once you're on the members page, navigate over to the winter storage page, locate the winter storage contract, fill it in and send it to membership services. Once membership services have responded, you need to find an appointment date for your haul out. So go over to the lift schedule and then look through the calendar for the month of October and find an open spot. Once you found an open spot that you want to use, then send a message to membership services booking your appointment. Get your Cradle delivered no more than 48 hours prior to your appointment.
So anyway, we bought this Cradle originally from JT. It was not, wasn't set up for Jason's boat. The uprights and the pads were all too short in the bracing, so we had to cut those off and then put on new uprights and bracing.
Yep, so we had these drilled and cut to the right size, and then Bill welded them on.
And then we bought a used boat trailer for 150 bucks, and then took the axle, cut the axle, welded it.
So now
right to the Cradle, and the wheels came with that, and the tongue, that's all off the boat thing.
Yep, so you see we took a piece of box section and welded it on to the old trailer, and now we just take that off when we're ready to go. So one thing you've got to, when you're storing at South Shore, one thing you've got to realize is that the jacks they use to lift the boat up are about 8.5 inches tall, which means that when you drop this down and you want the boat down, you've got to have wood pieces at least 8.5 inches. So I use 6 pieces, 6 1/2 inches, which is about 9 inches, to get the height we need.
And the paint's holding up good. This is just Rust-Oleum, flat black.
Yeah, it took some painting.
Not much. I mean, you had it done in a couple hours.
Yeah, a few hours. But yeah, it looks good.
That's already 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So this was originally a semi-truck frame, I think it was originally.
Yeah. And then in the center here, to put the keel on, we put these 2 pieces of wood, and basically the keel sits right on the 2 pieces of wood up the center here. So we just need the dollies, and then we're good.
Here comes the dollies.
I want to talk a little bit more about the Cradle. So this is a Cradle that was built, and basically what we did is we bought the base frame. So the base frame all the way around here we bought. It didn't fit my boat, so we had to do something. And what we did is I bought some tube and some 90-degree angle iron, and we basically welded these struts onto the uprights, and then there's a tube on the inside here as well. And then the old frame came with really small tubes. So what we did is we welded the small tubes on the inside, and then put the pieces on here, which is the adjusters here that really hold the boat steady. It's not not meant to take the weight, it's meant to stop it from going from one side to another. So you can see that these ones, we have holes drilled in. So I made the cradle as adjustable as possible by putting these in here every 6 inches, and then we could put pins through and hold the whole thing up. So the inside tube is resting on the pin. It's pretty straightforward. And then basically, these are the corner ones. So the corner ones have two angle iron pieces and an upright. In the middle, we did the same thing. So the same tube, and you can see that this one doesn't have a pin in. It basically, the inside tube just sits on the top of the frame. I did drill a hole in the frame so that any water might drain out. But also this one has got a one that goes backwards here to stop any lateral movement. At the front, we did something slightly different. We created one at 45 here, and then one at 90 here in line. And then we put a bracket between the two uprights, and then brought them in to the inside. Again, they're adjustable, but they're all the way down right now. So if you did have a keel, you could use this for a different boat, and it's basically fully adjustable. These are a little long. Actually, I think next year what I might do is move this up 6 inches to make it a little bit more, bit less sticking out here. As I said in the previous video, we do have a piece, a tongue that goes in there. The tongue that goes in there makes this into a trailer. However, the trailer is not designed to tow the boat. So it's designed to tow only the cradle, and it's really for moving it around, not necessarily for towing it on the roads.
A few hours before your appointment, pull the boat into the horseshoe and adopt the location on either side. From here, you can start your prep. Remove sails, add fuel stabilizer, remove your speed sensor and anything else that may be crushed by the lift straps. Also, move anything that may foul on the crane. For me, that's my lazy jacks and main halyard, and an auxiliary antenna that gets in the way. Your backstay falls into this category, but you may want to wait a little later for that. About 30 minutes before your appointment time, move to the fuel dock and continue your prep by getting a pump out. For me, this means pumping out, then rinsing with a gallon of vinegar and water before a second pump out. Repeat once more, and then top up your tank with fuel as well. Once the operators are ready for you, they will ask you to move closer and then prep the crane. This point would be a good point to remove anything else that you haven't already removed. Things like the backstay.
Got the cradle here. Ready? Oh, I didn't know where I'm from. What's that? Hi, Jason. Cheers. I should have brought my big finger.
Where is the cradle? We'll ease the boat back into the straps, and if you know where the straps should go on your boat, point them out to the guys. The guys have a lot of experience, so they tend to have a good idea, and they most probably will have researched your boat before this point anyway and know exactly where the straps should go. That's what they did for me, and then second year they'd already taken pictures to make sure it goes in the same spot. At this point, you want to be getting ready to jet wash the bottom of your boat. You can do this yourself, or if you didn't bring a jet wash, you can usually find somebody who will do it for you.
Be all right, Swampert.
And it don't work anyway. Remember to bring 3 or 4 people with you so you can help put the dollies onto the cradle. Somebody can help you with how to do it, but you really need to put them on. And then after that, you can assist pushing the cradle back underneath the boat, ready for the boat to be lowered onto it. Make sure we miss the. Is it clear on your side? Yeah. Gotta come to you a little bit. A little bit, Jason. Yeah, there we go. Oh. Clear. Those wings.
Yeah, I think the pads are here. I think they're here. A little more.
After some adjustments, boat is lowered onto the cradle. Then the boat is moved into its winter home. This is where somebody stood on the other side and the bilge pump comes on. Coats them. The tractor will pull it into place while somebody at the back steers the cradle. This is where every pair of eyes are needed to make sure nothing gets hit while we're navigating the boat through the yacht club. Once the boat's in its winter home, you can help remove the dollies and insert the blocks underneath.
Are pressure treated. So pressure treated one top and bottom, and then painted in between. So basically, it looks like that.
A pressure treated sandwich.
Yeah.
Big floor jacks are used to lift up the cradle so that the dollies can be removed.
So there's 5 of these, right? So the 5th one goes under the middle. Corner wise, like, yep. Yep, should be good.
Okay, ready to come down? Whenever you are.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Lowering. Lowering. You're not on your field block.
It's all right.
All right,
Once we lower
we'll get the
the other
bow
one.
and then we're still, when we're right before we're down on it.
Once the boat is lowered onto the corner blocks and the keel blocks, the job is done. Hopefully this was useful, especially if you're a South Shore Yacht Club member. If it was useful, let me know. Comment, like, subscribe, and if you really liked it, you could become a member. Find the details in the description for this video.